Visual arts have changed rapidly as new technologies have developed and become more and more pervasive throughout the world. How do we define visual arts now? There is graphic art, which informs and entertains us everywhere in various forms of print media, signage, gaming, and packaging. Being a graphic artist means mostly developing consumer items with some form of creativity. In Cleveland, one only has to look at the enormous popularity and growth of the Cleveland International Film Festival. Personally, I believe that when one looks at films from around the world, we open a window towards both understanding other cultures as well as making connections to the everyday joys and dramas we share in common. As a teacher, using computers with projectors to share imagery is very profound. As we saw with the Charlie Hebdo massacre in Paris, imagery can create animosity depending upon one's view of what is blasphemous to other cultures. Having an internet connection with a projector or an Elmo in the classroom is priceless. I first had this experience in 2010 when I was teaching immigrant and refugee students from around the world. For creative writing, one can share work on the screen and have the teacher, peers, or student edit work in an almost workshop environment. The major drawback of an instant society is that children and adults grow impatient with the creative process and lack the concept of guided practice or revision. Again, a teacher has to model these steps using an Elmo to project myself drawing, sketching over and over, erasing until I get the result I want, can help build a student's confidence. Another drawback of instant selfies or other photography is that it almost should be imperative now to give a class in photography to understand the components of a great picture. All the instant formatting is fantastic, but composition takes time and development of the eye. I often use the movie Hugo as an educational tool for the beauty of videography, as well as a wonderful way Scorsese tells how film develops with true character. I really can't think of a popular image that is repeated in the teaching world because I think most teachers are fairly individual and scattered regarding icons for their curriculum content. On the other hand, I would say that a lot of elementary teachers rely on Pinterest for finding activities, especially for the younger students. They use their phones or laptops to find a new project, then download the content. Regarding students, I get surprised at 5th graders or above who sketch anime figures during downtime. I've always been drawn to the Cubist period of painting. Picasso is one of my favorites because of his innovation and diversity. I have been fortunate enough to see Picasso's work not only in Cleveland, but in his native Spain, Madrid, also in Paris, France, where there is a Picasso Museum, where Picasso and other great modern artists lived and developed new styles. I would say that I love the Flemish and Dutch artists Rubens, Bruegel, Van Dyck, and my all-time favorite, Johannes Vermeer. The atmospheric composition in small indoor scenes and portraits, as well as brilliantly detailed still life paintings, has had a tremendous effect on my photography.